Hi guys, as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm gonna quickly show you how to get rich in Bubblegum Simulator Infinity. So, the first step is if you want to get to the last island Zen and just say that's enough for you and just end the game there or until it updates, then basically the first thing you want to do is to start blowing some bubbles, sell them, and buy some new gum. Once you figure out how to play the game, and then you jump big, and then you jump high, and you want to make it to you want to stop at islands, you see. So once you figure out how to basically play the game, then if you can get to the first island, which is right here, and you want to start going faster, then you're gonna first of all see this chest. Just open every free thing that you see. So open all of those things, claim your free wheel, spin that, and if you see these coins, make sure you collect them. Instead of selling your bubble, a better way to get coins is just to collect these. They give a lot more. And then once you get enough coins, make sure you buy eggs. You want to buy as many eggs as you can and try to get the best pets you can for better multipliers. So if you keep doing this for a bit and you just keep collecting some breakables, you should have a few potions. Collect everything you see that's free, and then you should have a few potions. So then go to your potions, and if you want to get a lot of coins, then use a coin potion, then collect all of the coins. And if you want to add some eggs, use a lucky and speed potion and add some eggs. If you get some of these mystery boxes, which are free and it's very easy to get, open some of those if you get stuck. They give a lot of materials, as you can see. Make sure you also claim all of your free gifts. The longer you stay in the game, the better luck they'll have. Anyways, if you keep doing that for even longer, and you get to level 2, which is outer space, if you get here, then you can see mastery. And there's a mini game here, so make sure you do that also. So you just keep doing the same things, and when you see mastery, you can buy these for gems and coins. And for coins, as you can see, you can just collect them. And if you want gems, I'll show you how to get them later, so make sure you watch this video to the end. As you can see, the more mastery you unlock, you can get really cool rewards like petty experience, and teams, and storage, and all of that stuff. There's buffs, so make sure you buy as many of those as you can. There's shops, which you won't really need, but make sure you also buy as many pets as you can. Anyways, if you keep doing that, it shouldn't take too long to get to Island 3, and make sure you keep using your potions. So once you get here, there's not really much you can do on this island, so just keep grinding a bit. But then, if you get to Island 4, which is the Void, as you can see, there's a lot of stuff here. First of all, there's a chest, so make sure you open that. And there's also a pet enchanter. This is where the game gets really easy, or you could say hard. So when you go here, you should select your best pets, and you can enchant them with gems. You probably don't have many gems right now, but if you want to get more, then keep enchanting your pets. Just enchant them with gems for a bit. And then, if you can get this gleaming enchant, like Gleaming 3 would be really good. If you can get those, you can get so many gems. So if you want to get gems, make sure you get Gleaming on all of your pets. And if you want to get gum or coins, you should go for the Bubbler enchant or the Looter enchant. I'd say Looter is better since coins are a lot more important than your bubble. So you can get those. And if you really want to play this game for a long time and try to get the best things you can, get the team up, enchant on all of your pets. It buffs your whole team and it can get really overpowered. Anyways, there's also a black market here. As you can see, this counts as the shop mastery, but like I said, it's not really worth it. It costs a lot of gems and you don't get that much. You could buy it if you want, but it's not really worth it. Now once you get to Island 5, as you can see, it looks really cool and there's a gem genie here, and he gives you quests every hour. They might seem a little hard, but they won't be too hard once you watch the rest of this video. And they give really good rewards, so make sure you always have a quest available on if you can. And then there's also this egg, which is the best egg in the game. I'll show you what to do with that later. But if you go to the potion shrine, you can upgrade your potions. So if you have like a ton of bad potions and if you want to get rid of them, you can upgrade them to better potions. And they can get really overpowered. There's also an alien market, but just like the other one, it's not too useful. Everything is cheap, but there isn't really anything good. You can just buy them like that also. And then when you get to the egg, you want to try to get a full team of the epics. Or maybe if you can't get that many coins, get the rares. But you want to get the best pets possible. So if you get a few of those, and if you can't even get those, you can also collect a bunch of the commons and uniques, and you can craft them into shinies in your inventory. Oops, I'm going flying. And if you can collect a few green angels, then if you see that you keep using your potions and you run around here, you can get so many coins. But if it's getting a little hard and you want to get more coins, do this. So go into your items and you should have some golden orbs by now. So use one of these, as it's just like it says, pickups respawn much faster. So you can get a lot more coins and use whichever coin potion you want. Probably don't waste your best ones. So yeah, I could just use those. And now if you stay on like this one platform with the egg on it and you just keep running around collecting these, you can get a lot of coins really quick. Really quick. And yeah, if you keep hatching these eggs and you can get a lot of the epics, then in your inventory you can craft them into shinies if you have 12 of them. Shinies are a lot more stronger. And if you enchant them, they're really strong. Now you could just stop the game here and you say you technically beat it. But if you want to get super overpowered pets, first of all you can either spend Robux or you could grind a lot and you could get some of these pets. First of all you can go in the season pass, and if this is pretty easy to max out. It shouldn't take you too long if you just play every day for a bit. And if you get to tier 15, you can just get this really strong pet. Another way you can quickly get some good pets is if you go to it should be the egg right here. Never mind. Okay, so if you go to outer space and you go to this crystal egg, as you can see, there's some legendary pets in here. Now this is the best egg to hatch for legendary pets. Since it has really good, like the next egg would have a lot worse chances to get a legendary pet. And if you keep hatching here, you can soon get a if you can get a legendary pet, you should be able to get a good bit of them if you keep using lucky potions. So if you hatch here for a bit, and you should be able to hatch here for a long time, since you should have enough coins. If you hatch here, and you get the flying pig, or probably just the flying pig, if you get it 10 times, you can craft it into a shiny. And those are one of the strongest pets in the game. Unless you want to really grind and get like the rarest pets, which are in the other eggs. The flying pig is definitely more worth it than anything else. And if you want to make it more overpowered, you might have some power orbs. You can use those and feed it to your flying pigs, and they instantly go to max level. Anyways, that's basically the end of this video. There's nothing much else you have to do to get good. That's pretty much all this game has right now. If it updates, I might make another video. Like it says, World 2 coming soon. But there might be one question you have. The Game Pass is worth it? Now I do have most of the Game Passes, as you can see. I have Infinity Gun, Triple Hatch, Double Gems, Extra Equips, Fast Hatch, and Double Luck. But these are pretty expensive if you don't have much Robux. But if you do have some Robux and you want to buy, you can only buy 1 or 2 Game Passes, I'd recommend buying Double Gems. It's really worth it and it's only 199 Robux. So definitely buy Double Gems if you can. And nothing else is really that worth it. But if you have even more Robux, probably buy Extra Equips or Triple Hatch. Then everything else you don't really need. Yeah, so now that's the end of this video. Bye bye.